please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Let's actually invite our market master as well for the morning, Sandeep Bhatia, Head of Equity India at Macquarie Securities. Sandeep, good morning. Your investor conference could not have been timed better. What is the sense you're getting? Do you think that those fence-sitters who wait for upgrades or wait for a certain rating are likely to come in, a stampede into India from equities, do you think?
So I think it's very good news. It's come after 13 long years. So it's I think a welcome headline news. Does that change my view? Does that change a long-term investor's view? I would not think so. I think India has been doing the right things for a long time. Unfortunately, time and again there are these a lot of pressure points come that this is wrong and this will take the economy off the rails. I think nothing like that is happening. In fact, what we are doing structurally for the last couple of years has put India on a much stronger footing. And I think this rating upgrade, I always have believed that rating upgrades or downgrades are mostly lagging indicators of what is really happening in the real time in the economy. And in the real economy, things have been improving structurally for India, and this is an acknowledgement of that. So does that mean that yes, since yesterday people were negative and today they'll get positive on the back of this rating upgrade? I don't think there's going to be one dramatic shift because of this one point. Yes, I would think it will be an acknowledgement that a lot of difficult decisions which may have had short-term costs have been taken, and which is why the economy is now on a higher credit rating. And that's it. I don't think people's investment decisions change on the back of one headline.
So, Sandeep, morning. Where are we in this bull curve? Which part of the curve are we in? This bull charge that's been sort of ensuing for the last 1 year or so. Are we in the early part of the bull? Is this the middle? I mean, how does it look? Because I don't want to draw parallels in comparison with 2006-07, but that's the last memory that we have of a serious bull charge, right?
I think we are still in the first half of this bull charge. I think this government has a lot of legs, and I think for the next 18 months, I would think the focus will be entirely on the economy. Every media interaction that I have, the only question which is asked is when is the growth coming back? When is the capex cycle coming back? When is the earnings cycle coming back? I think that question needs to be answered, and with the speed at which some of the policy changes in GST rates have come through, signals to me at least that the government is very serious about the economy. I don't think from here to, let's say, June of 2019, we'll have any measure which will hit the economic growth rate. Whether that means that the capex cycle picks off as of March, or the capex cycle, as some industry leaders think, will pick off of March 19. It's all finally one's opinion against the other. I think the underlying trend is that the government of India will be the biggest spender, and the consumption growth should pick up from here onwards, and the government will do everything to ensure that this happens.
Okay. Good morning, Sandeep. In that case, portfolio stance, do you go with the rural economy, just or domestic economy facing stocks?
Well, we have had consumption, auto, banks as an overweight for a long time. I think we will continue with that. I think the good thing about after the bank recapitalization is some of the cheaper banks, some of the banks which people have no confidence in, also look better capitalized than they were before the bank recap, and to that extent that widens the portfolio. I think the real question is whether you go to the capex cycle plays. We believe so. I've been saying that L&T is a good bet at these levels. The last numbers that came through show that the cash flow and operating earnings is still is coming through. So I would go with the capex cycle plays, and specifically L&T right now.
Okay.